With less than 24 hours before the long-awaited trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto was released, as announced by Rockstar Games via their Twitter/X platform just a few days ago, fans are excitedly wondering what it is we'll actually get to see. And today, I'm going to be pointing out traits of previous Rockstar Games debut trailer releases in hopes of having a little guess as to what tomorrow's video will actually contain. Welcome to the video. You're listening to Phil of Philby Gaming. If you enjoy the following, you all know what to do. And if you're new here and aren't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Today's video is just speculation, of course, so let me know if you agree, disagree, or have any thoughts of your own on what we'll see by using the comment section provided. With that being said, and in the interest of not making this introduction overly long, let's get into what we came here to see. Opening shots of the city. One thing that each trailer has in common is that they all contain opening shots of the cities and or regions that the game itself will take place in. With this, the viewer gets a feel of the atmosphere they're walking into, whether it be the Wild West setting of the Redemption series, the fast pacing of the bustling Liberty City, or the more relaxed feel to the chilled out vibe of Los Santos. On top of the scenery, trailers often show popular landmarks indicating the location setting too. For example, when GTA 5's debut trailer dropped, we got to see a road sign for the Del Perro Freeway and a very large and easily noticeable Vinewood sign to the north of Los Santos. As soon as players saw this, we knew that we were headed back to the previous setting of Carl Johnson's story, which left many excited, myself included. I personally wanted to revisit some of these old landmarks just to see, out of curiosity, how they changed. We're all by now aware, due to the leaks, that the setting of the next Grand Theft Auto is taking players back to the neon-filled Vice City, but is it the only location we'll be visiting? It remains to be seen. NPC interaction and activities. While skirting over the landmarks of the city, previous trailers have not only given us distant views of the landscapes, but also delved deeper into the cities themselves, showing us the NPCs of the world. Whether it be the richer communities or the more impoverished side, the trailers made sure to show us that the many different areas of each title had their own unique setting and populace, showcasing a wealth divide. Aside from this, in the likes of the GTA 5 trailer, the viewer was introduced to the many side activities we were hoping to partake in, such as a round of golf, hiking, yoga, a gym, jet skiing, and even the ability to use the drop top on convertible cars, although not all made it into the final version. To be honest, especially when it came to the gyms of Los Santos, they were a popular pastime in San Andreas, and introducing it into the GTA 5 trailer, but then not adding the element to the final game was a little disappointing. So fingers crossed that whatever activities are shown in the new trailer make it into the final game. Character introduction. With each previous debut Rockstar Games trailer, mainly that of the more recent titles, we've been introduced to the protagonist of each one, including a voiceover aspect. When GTA 4's trailer hit, we didn't get to hear Niko Bellic's voice until towards the end, as was the same with Red Dead Redemption 2. Both trailers only gave us a snippet of the story, which left fans intrigued and eagerly awaiting the following trailer. When GTA 5's dropped, Michael DeSanta narrated mostly over the entire thing, telling us his backstory, the life he now wanted to pursue, and that he was pulled back into the criminal life, albeit at the time we didn't know how or why. With any luck and a little optimism, I'm personally hoping to be given a little more information on the protagonist, or protagonists in this case, their history, their character, and potentially their goals, all setting the story to the latest Grand Theft Auto. In all cases, regardless, the video description provided by Rockstar Games normally informs us of the characters and setting, but it would be a lot nicer to see it in action. Possible throwbacks to previous GTA titles. Rockstar Games are certainly not shy about throwing past references to their previous titles, such as street names, businesses, or even characters themselves. Hunting these down are a popular pastime to gamers, and it's always fun to see how many they can find. If you recall back to the GTA 5 trailer when it dropped in a little over 12 years ago, you may recall a very short scene in which a male is being chased down by the local law through the back streets of Los Santos. This gentleman with his baggy jeans and white tank top was a clear reference to GTA San Andreas protagonist Carl Johnson. It gave gamers hope that we'd see CJ once more, as he was such a loved character, and even though we did get a further Easter egg of both himself and his fellow Grove Street gang members in the mission Hood Safari, the man himself never made it into the game, aside from a couple of references to the GSF themselves. This, in all fairness, may have been an early hint towards the location setting of Los Santos, as we discussed earlier, but with any luck, if we do witness a shout out to previous protagonists, like the mention of Nico Bellic when scouting the jewelry store, they may actually be included in the game this time. The soundtrack and the length of the trailer. Each debut trailer from Rockstar Games has always been more or less the same in length, each being between 1 minute and 1:30. Will the trailer for the new Grand Theft Auto be any different? I highly doubt it. These debut showings are often not much more than teaser trailers, giving us tiny snippets of what is to come. Rockstar, nowadays especially, often release multiple trailers for their titles, each one giving something extra that we didn't get to see in the previous. On top of this, they always contained a strong and fitting soundtrack. During the Red Dead Redemption titles and Grand Theft Auto 4, this backing track was an original score, if memory serves me correctly, but when GTA 5 dropped, the company went with Ogden's Nuts Gone Flake by Small Faces. I think this time we'll probably see something of the same. Popular and fitting song choices stick in the memory of the viewer, as known by most advertisers. I couldn't tell you how many times I've listened to Hook Gon' Love It by J-Rock and Kendrick Lamar since I watched the GTA 5 Franklin trailer, and every time I hear it, I always think of Grand Theft Auto. Crimes and heists. There are some other features I'd love to see in the trailer. In GTA 5's, we witnessed the jewelry store heist for example, and in Red Dead Redemption 2, we watched as Arthur Morgan stood over the burning town of Limpany. Small inserts such as these are what really grabs the player's attention. They want to know the story behind the events, like what led to the robbery or the burning of the town. So something along them lines will hopefully be shown tomorrow, alongside other aspects of the next Grand Theft Auto. It remains to be seen. Anyway guys, I just wanted to get one final video out there before we get the trailer released tomorrow. Let me know in the comment section below, are you guys as excited as most for the drop? When it does release, I'll be covering trailer videos, such as things you missed for example, so if that's something you think you'd enjoy, be sure to stick around with the channel. If you enjoyed today's video, you all know what to do, and if you're new here and aren't already subscribed to Philby Gaming, please consider doing so. If you wish to get in touch, you can find the channel's Instagram page, both on screen and in the video description below, along with any other social medias you may need. Thank you all for watching, you've been listening to Phil, and I'll see you all tomorrow.